3 o'clock in the morning. We're in downtown Detroit, and this is Camilo Pardo right here. Camilo designed the Ford GT.
With some great help.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, come on now. Don't give away too much credit here. You designed the car. It's okay.
Listen, we have a badass team, and this thing, it met the targets, and it kicked everybody's booty.
But that's
around
true.
The world.
That is true.
Yeah.
But also, he's an artist. A lot of great paintings around the studio right now. I think I need my own Camilo Pardo original, right? And what better canvas than right here, the back of my SVT shirt.
I'll paint on anything. You want me to paint on that? I'll paint on this. I'll paint
Well,
on
we might need the lens, so I wouldn't paint on that.
Yeah.
But you can paint on me. You want to paint on me?
Yeah.
Let's go do that. Let's go paint on me. This is what Camilo does. He paints cars, race cars. He's got a lot of Ford GTs, other race cars around the studio. Do it then.
Sit down.
Where am I sitting down? Can you sit like that? AC Slater style?
All right, so when we come over the top, what we need to do is come down very, very quickly. Down, and then really large over the rear tires. See that? That makes it sexy. Right over the rear tires, and then cut it off. See? Right over here, we're gonna show you the headlamps. See the headlamps? And then we're gonna have classic side intakes. Those are the signatures of the GT. And then it jumps down like that. Rock, okay? Don't worry, homie, we got it.
I'm not worried.
We got it. Watch. Voila!
That's really good. I know you've done it a couple of times, but now I kind of want to wear this and I kind of want to like frame it. Now you wonder, do you frame it or do you wear it? What do you do with it? I'll clear bra the shirt. That'll be the solution.
I'm not buying it, Lloyd.
You cannot not agree.
America
has made its choice.
We have not sold out.
I would love to sell out.
All right, so this is your personal GT.
Yeah.
When you're designing something like this that kind of evokes the heritage of the older cars and then kind of takes it forward, what are some of the styling cues that you think are really important to this car?
Well, actually, the personality of the front end.
Yeah,
Because cars have a personality when they pull up.
of course.
And if you can capture, you know, the look, and I mean, there's a balance. The original car was so functional. It had lamps, it had driving lamps, it had an intake, but now we had to orchestrate it. It's interesting to see that the anatomy of all these functional elements fell into something beautiful, and they did fall into beautiful arrangements in the 60s, with all these performance vehicles, and a lot of it had to do with function, because these elements were like vacuumed into the components of the suspension and the cooling and everything. So the arrangement of all these things that you needed came out beautiful, just like the anatomy of a woman, or of anybody else.
Well, since the 60s, I mean, there's obviously been advancements in cooling and braking and lighting and all those kind of things. What's your method of applying those improvements in engineering to the design of an exterior?
Well, what we've done is tuning and refining. Aerodynamics, control of the air, control of down pressure, the control of the air coming in, the control of the air exhausting, and how much volume came in, how much volume came out, and where it came out. These are elements that we owe incredible amounts of credibility to our engineers. But fortunately, and I can say extremely fortunately, they did not disturb the aesthetics that we were driving for. I think that 80% of the aerodynamics on the vehicle was controlled on the lower part of the vehicle, through the splitter, through the
flat undercarriage and that
yeah,
kind of stuff.
through the front splitter, side splitter, NACA are on the wheel openings, and the diffuser on the back. It's all really simple. If you demonstrate to the air that it's coming at you, that the belly is clean, and that you're driving your air from the front to the back without a lot of disturbance, and with the correct down pressure in the rear and the front, that I think that you'll stabilize the vehicle.
Do you think that the fact that the original GT40s were so good, do you think that helped when trying to create this car?
No, actually the original GT40s were really bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had tremendous lift, and it was fortunate that the drivers did such a great job to bring these cars home, because the cars had a lot of lift. And if you can imagine driving down the Molson stretch in Le Mans, in the dark, in the rain, with no communication,
scary,
at 200 plus miles an hour, these people were, I mean,
they're out of their minds.
Yeah,
I mean, really out of their minds.
Would we say that they had like some really large?
Yeah, definitely. This car is much easier
really
to drive at
gears.
speed. Yeah, definitely. So, what's your favorite styling aspect of the car?
Well,
the front end.
If I can say that, I've worked on many cars at Ford, and it's all based on timing. We have a lot of pressure to get our vehicles out, and we have to execute and refine the vehicles to the best that we can within the parameters. But this car, we walked from one end to the other carefully, and we executed and refined every area until there was no question, and we were satisfied. So that's why when you look at the vehicle from the front to the back and you pan around it nice and carefully, you will see that every angle of the vehicle has been executed very nicely.
Yeah.
And you don't always have that opportunity. I mean, if you walk with me and you look at the car and, you know, the quality of the lines and the delivery of the shapes, the sculpting of the shapes, and as I look at it, I can remember the names of the people and the hours that it took as we walked the clay through one side to the next, and we explored different executions of shapes and forms until we got, you know, from one end to the other. And we were not satisfied until we had something delivered that was,
Perfect.
yeah, and I don't want to say it was luck. I don't want to say it was talent. I just want to say that it was everybody kicking some serious ass and making sure that this thing was done right. And not all cars are very fortunate to have that kind of dedication.
It's awesome, man. Camilo, thanks, dude. Shit is ridiculous. I love it. I love the shirt, love the car, love the crib. Thanks for being with us, man. Appreciate it.
Rock and roll.